Previously, on New Cleats on the Block.
Everyone else, you guys like look over to Awen and you see just this wind starting to like pick up from nowhere around you. He just has like this almost like vortex of wind spinning around him.
With all the wind whipping around me, I'm going to slowly turn to Lorelei, and I'm going to look down on her and just say, I'm glad you're safe. And then it dissipates around me and my body just slumps to the floor.
What happened? Why does he do that? And then Boral does his thing. Hey, everybody, Awen's got like a weird thing on his neck and it's glowing.
So I say he just needs a little bit to rest up and then he'll come to.
He clearly needs to rest. Robert is still wounded.
Yeah, we need to find him.
So you guys are all laying down,
Passed out,
getting ready for a short rest.
Catan sleeps standing
I've been
up.
short resting.
yeah, he's been short resting for a whole week.
I've been short resting.
For a whole week, Awen has been short resting. All right, so you guys are taking a short rest. How do you guys all heal? How many hit dice do you use?
I used 3.
How much did I heal you for?
15.
15. Whoa.
Ooh, 7, 8,
Joe
and 6.
or
Nice.
Beardrum.
Do I have to use hit dice?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Are you
D10
injured?
for hit dice?
A little bit.
Damn, that
Like
must
how
be
much?
Nice.
5.
I mean, you can. We're not gonna short rest again after this, knowing the way our mechanics
I
are.
used 4 hit dice. I'm healed all the way back up while I'm in my sweet little slumber.
How much was that?
How much was what?
How much did that heal you up?
That healed me for 24 hit points.
Whoa.
Must be nice.
Sean Connery?
Must be nice.
Oh, that and
Was that a good Sean Connery?
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Leaf is going to ask, Boral, can I have one of those special drinkies that maybe helps with the magic? And I'm going to try to cast a spell and it just fizzles out. Like, I need a little bit of
here
juice.
you go.
Thank you. Go, 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 go.
So the major aid?
I major aid,
got
and I get
electrolytes.
my spell slots.
Ooh, nice. So you down the whole thing?
Yes.
Just pounded that shit.
Gulp, 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 gulp,
Yeah,
gulp.
we're running on E here, so
Okay,
Well, now you're not.
yeah.
now we're good.
Now we Gucci.
Now you're good. Okay. So you guys are in the ballroom. Awen, at this point, you would start to wake up, and you wake up on Lorelei's lap, like staring up at her face. And
was
she's
gonna-
like kind of like asleep.
I was going to keep playing dead. I was going to keep
No, you- one eye. He's like,
you gotta do the thing where you sneak away.
She's her eyes are closed. You're on her
stealth
lap.
check that.
It's up to you. Her eyes are closed. She's like
She's asleep.
she's like dozing off.
Okay, well, I want her to
call her a
sleep.
cab.
No, I'll try to
wanna
get.
wake
I'll
her.
try to get out from underneath her. Like,
Okay, give me a stealth.
what is
check.
that? Is that a Coyote Ugly? What's that move?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
under-
Coyote Ugly's where you chew your own arm off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to
Yeah.
Coyote Ugly right now.
Oh, God.
Right? Yeah, but to help her though. Stealth check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did it.
15 plus 9 is 24.
Hey, look at you! You stealth right.
Well, I got to rest now.
He's back to himself.
Yeah, I'm back to feeling myself
Regained your
again.
I imagine you put one of the mannequins in your place.
Just put her arm just over
Todd
it.
swapped it right out.
Nice. Yeah,
love it.
that's
canon
she's like
now.
cuddles up to it.
I like that.
Put a little Awen wig on it.
Awen wig.
Just carries him around with him just in case.
This happens more
See, I
times
joke
than
right
you
sometimes.
Oh God. Okay, yeah. So that's what I do.
Okay, yeah. So you just like slowly sneak out and then slide a mannequin onto her lap as you like get up and like go about business. You do feel like a slight sting on your neck.
Do I remember any of this?
You remember her. You remember like her saying something about like you had a something on your neck. You don't really like you were. The wind was going so much that you couldn't really understand what she was saying.
But I mean, like
too
for
much.
my actions before I passed out, is it kind of like a blur?
It is a bit. It seemed like it was going very fast paced, and you don't really know what was going on.
I got
but
it.
like you
It
know that
seemed like
something
a-
happened.
It seemed like a dream that I can't
Yeah.
fully remember. Got it. Okay.
Are we all awake too now, or are we still? Is he the
well,
only
it was
one
a short
awake?
rest. You guys weren't really.
so we kinda
he
watched
was
him
the
do
only one
this.
that like actually knocked out, and Lorelei was damn near dead. So
Yeah.
like,
So after I kind of slide the mannequin in to place, I'll kind of slowly back away and look at everyone.
You're awake.
Yes.
Are you okay?
buddy?
Hey there, Speedy.
Hey there, champ. How
Hey.
you feeling?
I feel fine.
What
Yeah?
was, what
Got a
was
little
all
crazy
that?
back there, huh?
Yeah, then you passed out, man.
Yeah, I think I guess the mannequins got me.
No, you
No.
did that.
You got yourself, buddy.
You like
Never seen a spell
floated.
like that.
Spell like what?
The whole you running through the sky
And
thing.
flying.
Yeah.
Really
And
fast.
the, like you had a
Really fast.
wind thing all over, and you got a weird thing on your neck now. Look,
Oh, look, okay.
I take off my shoulder holder and I
Look my eye out.
look into Catan.
yeah, just stare into my eyes.
Yeah, so I like lick my thumb and kind of like
Wipe some blood off my
rub it on your plate, and be able to kind of spit shine a little bit
Buff
more.
it
And,
out.
and then, yeah, I kind of look at, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty rock and roll.
Yeah, when did I get that? Did I have too
don't-
much to drink?
No, it just appeared on you, and then you passed out, and it glows.
So you did some very fast movement that almost appeared to be like you were flying.
Well, I'm sure it looked like that most of the time.
I don't know. It was very fast, and there was lots of wind, and then you passed out. And you saved your girlfriend like pretty heroically, by the way.
Lorelei.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yes.
That's what he said.
No, that's not what he said. I heard what he said.
That's what he said.
She's not my girlfriend.
Do you like her?
No, she's my girlfrient.
I mean,
Seemed like you
just
guys were pretty cozy.
Just so you know, you put yourself in harm's way to save her, and then passed out in her lap, and she stroked her hair while you were sleeping.
Okay.
So
It was pretty cute.
Well, it seems like I only had control of one of those things.
I'm just letting you know.
Well, I've put myself in harm's way for other people.
Uh-huh.
I have.
Sure, but you didn't develop magical powers before doing it. I've literally read like books about this.
Boral,
It's like a children's story.
wait, Boral said he felt something when he try it. Boral,
I put my neck on his. No.
just touch tips.
If I approach Boral a little closer, does anything?
Yeah, you got.
Do I feel anything? Because I wouldn't have the first time.
You feel this like familiarity happen again, and both of your tattoos start to like glow your distinctive colors.
Okay. What is happening?
I don't know.
So this is what we're discussing.
So what do you remember? We came inside this room. We entered
got
the
inside
room.
the room. Yes,
And
I
then-
remember just wanting to save Lorelei and get her out of harm's way, and then destroy those mannequins or whatever. That's we didn't really talk much about that. That's sort of weird.
it is pretty weird.
We haven't spoken much about
It's
anything
40
because
mannequins.
because you've been
it's not-
unconscious up until a few seconds ago.
Any weirder than things having four hands?
No, I
or-
guess that's true. I remember wanting to get her out of the way. I remember acting quicker than everyone else, getting her back, and then sort of taking care of the threat and making sure she was okay. It's sort of hazy. It's weird. It's almost like a
For the
dream.
record, we took care of the threat.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it does
did
seem
it.
like it might be a little
Excuse me?
hazy. Yeah,
I remember doing things.
Yes, you saved your girlfriend. It was very
Shot
it was
down.
very
I shot down a
impressive.
chandelier, and that was literally the only turn I had.
And then you passed out.
Yeah. Well, but that was after they were all done.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
It's almost like it is almost like a dream I'm trying to remember but can't.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know how that is. It gets worse the longer it goes.
Well, is that what happened with you when you did your whole thing?
That's
Remember
what we're
when you
saying.
like caught a flame and you got that cool rip on your robe now?
hell yeah.
Cool rip.
yeah, by the way, is
Give
your
my
arm
muscles a tap.
cold?
Is that sort of the same when I'm explaining? Is that kind of what happened?
I couldn't explain why, but when I was exiled by my dad, he gave me a key and he told me that I would know what to do with it when the time came.
What did my dad give me when I left?
A good old
his
spade.
Please no.
Death
Please,
sentence.
please stop stabbing me.
Please stop stabbing me.
I got you. Good.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I thought of.
Yeah, he gave you a life on the run is what he gave you.
saw the image of him just like stop stabbing me.
And I was like,
He's trying. Maybe he was trying to give you something, but you just kept stabbing him. And
He's like, I want you to be king. And then you're like,
well,
I guess I'm going to kill you.
I know he deserved it. I mean, it's funny you mentioned your father and before you ignited. I did too. I thought of him and my aunt being there when she was in the room. I think when it doesn't. Well, none of that matters, anyways. What matters is we are all here together and we're feeling great. And Lorelai's safe.
So maybe your aunt has something to do with it.
I mean, sure, maybe she did. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, you got cool wind powers now.
Well, sure, yeah. How do you activate yours? Do you know? You seem like an expert on this, maybe?
I remember how to do it. I just don't want to tell you.
Very rude.
Well, with that being said, do you know how to activate yours?
I don't even know what you are talking about, to be honest. But again, what you have said sounds like what happened with
Portal.
Portal.
Cool sayings when we do it.
Yeah, didn't you have a funny saying?
I think you said "flame on."
No, something funnier. I think.
I can't remember now.
It's
great.
Anyway,
We'll figure out the cool sayings later.
This whole time you've been talking, Egwin, you've been holding your bow like firmly in your hand. Like normally it's like around your back. This whole time you've been talking with it, it's just been like firmly in your grasp.
in your face.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just like holding it out for everyone else.
Okay.
It feels.
Have I like not even realized that?
Yeah, you haven't realized
Okay.
it. You.
The scene from the Avengers with the scepter.
It's different than before. Lighter almost. And you notice this like. You're kind of like, you've noticed that you're holding it and you're like looking at it for a second and the string looks different. It doesn't look like a regular, just like bowstring. It almost looks as if it's like moving.
I'll kind of take a closer look at it. Oh, does anyone notice this before? I'll kind of hold it up like a show and tell like to everyone's face.
Yeah, you guys are looking at it. It looks like it's almost spinning.
The string is spinning or something is spinning around the string?
The string is spinning.
Well, that seems like
it doesn't look like a normal string.
I think it's broken.
you broke your bow, dude.
Yeah.
No.
I would just throw it away.
No.
do you have any more strings? Maybe.
Yeah.
Restring it.
Listen, I'm not like I am proficient in longbows. That's not what bowstrings are supposed to do.
This bow is honestly, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever restrung this bow. Ever.
That's impossible. I mean,
I know.
Things
That's
break eventually.
Yes, it's one of the first things you learn how to do as an archer, but I can't remember if I've ever restrung this bow before. I don't think I ever have.
Can I make an Arcana check on that bow?
Sure.
Thank you.
Check that bow.
Thank you.
Check that bow.
Ooh.
That is a 26.
The worst archer ever.
There's no longer a string there. It is pure wind.
So that's not a string.
What do you
That
mean?
is-
Of course.
That's pure wind.
Touch it.
All right. I go to touch it.
You go to touch it, and as you like go to like grab it, arrow starts to form out of wind from it.
I put my hand away.
It dissipates.
I put it closer again.
It comes back.
I pull my hand away.
Well, we can do this for hours, Jake.
What?
Holy.
Did it ever do that before?
No.
I reach out and grab the bowstring.
Nothing happens.
I slap his hand away.
I bite him.
You point a wind arrow at my face.
Roll initiative.
Play air guitar.
Oh my god.
So when I go to touch it, like my finger just goes like through it.
Yeah.
Dang.
You got some cool magic bow powers.
I have some cool magic bow powers.
Hey.
Which also, added
Where did you
bonus,
get that bow?
cannot be used by anyone else, which means it is very safe.
I found it, to be honest.
You just found a magic bow? Mm-hmm. Just chilling?
Yeah.
Where?
In the middle of like a clearing of a forest.
We need to go back to that forest, guys.
I honestly don't know if I could get back there if I tried.
Maybe the bow
Wait, I'm
can
sorry.
take
Did
us.
the ranger just admit that he couldn't find his way through a forest?
No, it's not what I said. I said I couldn't find that specific part of a forest.
Okay, so when? I mean, obviously you've had that since we met you.
Yeah, so it was after the whole
Ages ago.
it was after the whole
The whole killed your dad thing.
father in the whole mumbo jumbo.
Where he killed your dad.
How he died. I fled the scene, obviously, because
you're a murderer.
No, because I'm
you're a wanted
killer.
Because you're a bad boy.
I'm a
Sick boy.
You're a sick boy.
You're a sick boy.
And I honestly, I just ran as fast as I could. That's all I could think to do. And all of a sudden I came to this clearing and it was just sitting there. On like a stump.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was a bit serendipitous, I will admit that. But ever
You probably
since,
didn't think much of it at the time.
it was honestly a way to defend myself.
Yes.
So I just sort of picked it up and
No, I kind of get where you're coming from.
yeah, I just grabbed it and started my new life with it. It's becoming a mercenary.
Okay. Let's go ahead and explore you two and your
I take my
magical
clothes off.
powers
Oh, I take my clothes back on.
later.
I would love to explore him.
I take my clothes back off.
More fanfic.
back on.
Medicine
as
check.
well as you after you, of course.
Jesus. I'm no one sloppy seconds.
We do still need to find the priest. We need to find the rest of
Robert?
The
We need to find 95% of Robert.
Did we remember to bring the arm? Probably not.
I'm not really too worried about it. At this
No, I
point,
don't
we
think
Should
so.
have put it on ice. That's
At
all
this
I'm saying.
point,
Yeah,
we need the priest.
That's right. It's probably pretty drafty in this castle, though.
Yeah.
You're
Like a
right.
big,
right.
you know.
We'll
The
just
good news,
stitch a
the
new
good
one
news
on.
is
Gothic
that
castle.
we can
Because-
literally make his body parts regrow using spells later, so we can kind of deal with that.
You can't, but
Fair enough.
You look over at
regenerate, it's a
Dracula,
spell.
who's like has the arm. He's like, oh,
He's like licking it.
yes. This is weird.
Put that down like a lollipop, like a ice
Here's
cream
lying.
cone.
You don't eat mosquitoes.
I do, but lately, like I said, I haven't eaten in a while, so
Yeah, you've been saying that for a few hours now.
I know, but
Which-
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, how buff is he now?
He's yoked.
Okay,
He looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But like a young version,
Yeah.
not an old version. Big difference.
The pumping iron version.
Pumping iron, yeah.
I don't know. I still wouldn't fuck with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't care what age
Or
he
Mike
is.
Tyson, whichever one.
Yeah. okay.
Oh yeah, so
I
you
would
guys.
way fight Arnold before I'd fight Mike.
Oh God, yeah.
For 100 times over.
So before we get into this weird "Would you rather fight" podcast,
That's for our tangent cast.
Laurel, you see like Lorelai start to stir, and like she like looks down and like, ah! What the fuck? She like looks up. Awen, what the fuck?
Oh, good wake.
Good way. Full circle.
Why'd you put a fucking mannequin here?
Well, you were sleeping so soundly. Look, are you?
Oh, yes, in retrospect, that is what captured her. That probably wasn't the nicest thing.
She just starts fighting. I'm captured again.
Well, I put the wig on.
Oh, it's an Awen wig.
Yeah. You struck me as one of those people who sleeps better when they cuddle type thing. So I didn't want to wake you, so I put that there.
Yeah, maybe not next time.
Yeah, yes. Again, in retrospect, probably not the best idea. I was groggy when I did it. And I didn't. The thought that counts, right? I didn't want to wake you as a sweet gesture.
You hear her like chuckle a little bit, and no, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh my God, you two are so cute.
And she like pats herself off a little bit and stands up and like she looks
shipping them.
back down at herself. She's like, I'm gonna get out of this dress real quick.
Oh yes, that's right. You're still in that.
Where are your clothes?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back. She walks over to
it a good idea
Eowyn
for
and
her
just
to
like
leave again?
grabs your short
We have to do
sword.
the whole thing
Just,
over
like
again.
pulls the sword out of your belt and then walks like behind a pillar for a little bit and then walks back with it like it's like cut into a skirt and like the part of like the torso part is like cut into a tunic. It's like, all right, that's not great, but it's at least movable.
You get better than a frilly dress.
I hate dresses.
Have you ever worn a Philly dress?
No.
My dad tried to put me in one, and let's just say,
And I murdered him.
Bunch of
No,
daddy
I was going to
killers
say
over
I
here.
punched him in the face, but
Daddy Killer Club. Daddy Killer Club. Is that a babysitter club?
wow. All right.
Okay.
She's like, so, onward, I guess.
Yeah, so
It's been a bit.
Ice Priest, Robert,
L.
Dracula guy, and L, whoever L is.
Maybe L is the Dracula guy.
Yes, I guess Dracula.
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 Maybe it's a girl Dracula.
Dracula.
That's Laculo.
It might be a girl Dracula. And then I
Could
look
be
over
girl
at Dracula
Dracula.
like,
No, I killed all my wives.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but
We talked about that.
I feel
Yeah, we
like
sort of
we
talked.
should.
You mentioned it. We didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, speaking of which, like, were your wives also vampires?
Yes, but they kept bringing me blood. And I was
Yeah, I
like,
remember
no,
he said-
stop that.
Okay.
They were bad
yeah.
ones.
And they
All
started murdering people, and then people kept coming here and trying to kill us. And
You have bad taste in women.
I do.
Yeah.
You think after 5,000 years I would learn a better lesson?
I was gonna make or were they good tasting women type joke, but
They kind of were, yeah.
okay.
Oh, you ate them too.
Well, I had to suck some of their blood.
Come on, I had to let all that blood go to waste.
good blood.
There were starving Draculas in Africa.
Drank their blood.
Well, how was I going to turn them into a vampire if I didn't suck all the blood out
I
of them?
saw Dracula down in Africa.
Okay.
I have no
my
idea what you're
Africa
talking about.
No, I get where you're going for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went a little Toto route there.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, if you want to continue, the only other room left is the throne room.
And is there any other room?
He just said.
No. You said to the left, so I'm just wondering.
You should maybe take off your helmet. Maybe you'll heal better.
Yes, but then my neck would be exposed.
Because I feel like everything I've said has just gone right through one side of your helmet and like skirted around it. It hasn't even hit your eardrums.
In my defense, I can't understand you half the time because of your absurd accent.
That is rude.
Anyway, to the
I
throne
am
room.
not known for being nice.
So to the throne room then?
To the throne room, yes.
Okay.
Follow me. Well, it's really only one direction,
Yes,
so you
I-
can just go in front of me.
Just
but-
kind of go whichever way you'd like.
Yeah, I don't mind following you, I guess.
Yeah,
But you
actually,
can
you go
follow-
first.
Okay, I will, because I'm really tired and I would love to sleep in my bed again.
All right.
By bed, you mean coffin?
No, that is also kind of a very racist thing for vampires.
Oh, you guys don't sleep in coffins?
No,
Do you die when we put wooden stakes through your heart?
no.
Oh, how do you feel about garlic?
I actually like it. I cook
Can
it
you
all-
see? Can you see your own reflection?
Yes,
Do I have to invite you inside to come inside?
that is true.
Do you sparkle in the sunlight?
To the throne room.
You're as you guys are asking all these questions. Well, Katana's asking all these questions.
Hey,
you
I
guys
do
get to
not
the,
have many opportunities to learn how to more efficiently kill vampires.
You guys get to the front. He's like,
Yes, the stake is, I mean, anything hit in the heart is going to hurt. That's not really a vampire only thing.
It's true. I never
Turns out stabbing anything through the heart is actually a death sentence.
Literally do anything in the heart and most things will die. I mean, stab yourself
He's
and
got a
find
good
out.
point.
It does have a good
Yes.
point.
so you guys get to the throne room, and you approach these just like these massive 10-foot by 4-foot doors in front of you, have like kind of depicting like this massive scene. It's like, oh yes, this scene is my scene that I used to be kind of a bad boy back in the day. This is a scene of where I killed a bunch of villagers and made them mine.
Oh.
I don't do that anymore. Yes, I made them my thralls, but I don't do that anymore.
Okay, what happened to them?
They all died.
Why do you still have this up here then?
It's like I said, it's an old building. You
History.
don't understand how hard it is for me to
Okay,
go.
yes, it's like a photo album for you.
Yes, you don't understand how hard it is for me to get my doors redone.
Especially when I killed all of the citizens.
Especially up that big hill, you know, with
Yes,
all those
it's-
boulders falling down.
Doors these size the prices.
You don't understand the cranes that I had to make to get it up here.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that died making this.
Whose blood do I have to suck to get some painters out here?
It's so true.
Okay.
So he goes and pushes the double doors open, and out in front, you see this massive creature in front of the throne and a person sitting at the top of the throne in the seat. And you hear the voice come out, "Well, y'all finally made it. I told you I'd be back, bitches." And he like stares down at you. Y'all don't remember me, do ya?
No.
Sorry, bud.
What does he look like?
He looks like a real hickey boy. And you kind of are looking. It's like, that's really rude. I'm not gonna lie. You don't understand how much work I had to do to get like all this stuff set up. I even invested some money into a little girl named Geraldine to get y'all coming in here. It's Leroy, goddammit. You guys killed my friend way back when, like months ago. You killed Bob.
We've killed a lot of people. Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry with the J, but I changed my name to Leroy
What?
Why did you do? Why?
because I don't know. I thought
Don't you think the reveal would have been a little bit better if your name was the same?
No, well, I found out that Jerry with the J wasn't really going very well with a lot of people, so I changed it to Leroy, and then I changed it to L because I thought that was kind of chill.
Oh, so you're L.
Easier to spell too.
It is, and Jerry with the J really got hard to sign on a lot of things, so I just kind of changed it up a little bit. But here I am again.
Oh my god.
Hey, wow. You've come a long way.
Yes.
I mean, the first time we saw you, you were just like running away, cowering. Wimp.
You're right. Now I'm a necromancer, a powerful necromancer that's gonna murder all y'all.
Oh.
This is
I
what
throw a
y'all
javelin
get.
at him.
You don't. It's too far away.
I have more to say for this part.
That's not how the story
I have
goes.
not said roll initiative.
You don't want to take another step forward, or else this boy. And you see this massive creature raise up Robert, who's unconscious. This guy right here, I know he's your friend. And guess what I did? And you see him touch him on his back. And you see Robert's body start to animate with his one arm as his eyes like roll back in front. And he's like, now he's mine.
Oh, I know how to handle this situation. It's
He's my
fine.
big boy. But so if y'all could just like, I don't know, just stay still and just quickly die, that would be kind of chill. What do y'all say? You ready for round 2?
That goes the commercial break.
We all just stare quietly at him and just go, what? I'm just absolutely shocked. You're a necromancer now?
It's sort of good to see you, I guess. In a way, I feel like happy.
Kind of proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of hate all y'all, so I really just was hoping that you. First off, I was really hoping y'all would die a little sooner.
Nope, we're fine.
We're all right.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look as bad as I was hoping y'all would look.
We're really good at this.
We just happened to, take
This
a
is
short rest
what
in the
we
room
do.
next to you.
Well, you waited
damn
for
it.
us. Classic mistake.
yeah,
I
you
should have
Bosses
put something bigger than mannequins
You
in
probably
the
should have
last
done
room.
You probably should have done a thing where you send all of the bad guys at us all at once rather than like one at a time. I don't understand why villains always do
Bosses
this.
always do that.
Yeah,
every time.
Well, honestly, there was a lot of rooms to spread people out, and I was trying to create a bunch of. You guys got here a little sooner than I was expecting.
I mean, it's not exactly hard to find. It's a gigantic castle.
Well, it's not mine. I mean,
and you flew right towards it.
What?
Oh yeah, who was
I
flying?
I didn't fly. Oh, you're talking about Bob over here. And you see this big vampire that you guys fought like lurch over. And for the first time, you can see like its full face without it all kind of deformed. And there is Bob.
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 He brought him back?
Hey, Bob, good to see you,
So
pal.
what about Bob?
You all remember my good friend Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that betrayed me a bunch of times and shot me in the back.
No, I did not. I just missed. I was much lower level back then, Bob. You understand? I was not as
Rolls
good.
weren't as good.
Yes, my aim was quite poor.
Well, now you're gonna
His
have
bow
to.
was less magical then.
Yes, true.
Now I gotta kill you.
No, you don't have to do
No,
that.
I don't trust you, whatsoever. I know better now.
What if I said you were my best friend, Bob?
Leroy taught me better. Al. It's still kind of confusing.
I mean, you can just call him Jerry.
Tell me about it.
Yes, did you know he's... Well, you remember him as Jerry with a J?
Yeah, I
wasn't
know
he-
he used to be my lackey. Now I'm his. And
Yeah,
things
how does
have
that
changed a bit.
how does that make you feel?
You don't like
Actually,
that.
not too bad. I don't think as much.
Oh, really? You like being under him?
Yeah, and he made
like
me
you're
all
having trouble
cool
breathing,
and
man.
powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I now have 4 lungs, and it's kind of hard to figure out.
Ever had too much hair? That's what I'm dealing with right now.
So just to clarify, this guy is a vampire.
Yeah. Now I eat people and suck all their blood out, and it's actually kind of pretty chill. I don't take shit from nobody. I've actually killed a few people that had A's in their name. Just because I hated them so much.
Well, because of me?
Yeah, because of you.
That's sort of sweet, if you think about it.
guess.
It's not sweet.
It's a little sweet.
So
Flattering,
listen, here's the thing. You do still take shit from people because you're not allowed to eat people and be a vampire, and now we're going to put you in the ground. So you're still going to take shit from people, and still it's going to be us. Not a lot has changed.
I throw another javelin.
And I throw a javelin at him.
And you hear Leroy cackle. Sorry, still working on my evil cackle.
Yeah,
It's in the works a bit.
again, don't need to practice it. not going to be alive much longer.
Well, that's what you think.
No. That's what I know.
Y'all think this is...
I'm certain this is not the end of the podcast.
Here's the thing about y'all is y'all thought I was done prior, somewhere around like 16, 17 episodes ago. But here I am again. Now I'm a big boss boy. And nothing you can do or say is going to take that away from me.
Except for this, and then I throw a javelin.
We both throw javelins.
Yeah, Celia lets Joe do it.
Javelin.
Can we fight him now?
All right, yeah, well, I asked for round 2, and all y'all just sound quiet.
That's right, Josh.
I said yes.
Put him up, put him up.
Put him up.
So, with that being said,
hear no bell.
You see him snap his fingers, and to the left and right of you, you see a bunch of 4-hand little people appear, fingered
How
9
many is a
people.
bunch?
There's 4 of them. And then to your right, there's 2 of those weird, creaky sounding creatures that you fought at the very beginning. To your right.
Oh my God.
And then in front of you, Bob steps down with his labored breath. Too much air. And then you got Leroy who says, well, I'm just going to kind of chill up here for a little bit. And as you see him, he snaps his finger as this little shield kind of goes around. He's like, you guys like these new tricks I learned? I found a few books I started to read. Now I'm a necromancing.
Did you have to learn to read first?
Necromancer.
Yeah, well, I'm not the best. I'm not completely proficient at reading, but I'm here and y'all are down there. So I think that's a pretty good thing.
I missed a step next to him.
So wait, Bob and Robert are up there?
Bob, Robert, 4 people to your left, 2 people to your right,
And the Necromancer.
and the necromancer.
Who's shielded?
Who's shielded.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Five and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Are you all ready to have some fun with me? Your favorite player, Matt. I'm ready to have some fun. So let me tell you a little bit of a secret here, guys. This is our penultimate episode for this arc. That's right. Second to last. And then next week is the arc finale. I feel like you have to say it like that, like an opera singer. That's just how it has to be done. So get ready for that. I'm super excited. And I think we're going to try to do a Q&A for the end of this arc. But I don't know. Don't hold me to that. We'll see. We'll get one in soon. I promise you that. We know you guys have been asking about it. So we're going to try to, hey, pandemic. Okay? All right? Things got a little wild and wacky, but we're things are opening up. Things are starting to get back on track for us. So we'll try to get one of those in to you guys soon. Let me tell you guys how I got started in this whole crazy podcasting world. Oh, well, it was a long time ago, maybe about a few months, and I didn't know what podcasts were. I was like, what?
Did I do it? Did I manage to crack the code? Sweet! They don't know I'm here, so don't tell anyone. Hi, fellow nerdy Dungeons and Dragons fans. It's me, Hair Illustrations, from over on Instagram. I probably like you guys am a New Crits on the Block fan. Quite a new one from January to here. I literally listen to them non-stop all the way up until now, and I'm constantly excited for the new episode. I hope you are too, and I hope you are enjoying this one coming up. After this, they may be filing a restraining order for me hacking their system, but let's just worry about that later. Just so you know, you should really be following them at New Crits on the Block on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at New Crits on the Block. As always, make sure to share, comment, like, rate, review, and subscribe, and just shout out to your friends how awesome this D&D podcast is. I always do. My friends are getting annoyed, but I keep doing it anyway. Ha ha ha. Anyway, that's all from me. I think that's them at the door banging now, so I better go. Hope to see you soon. Enjoy the show. Bye.
I mean, in a quick summation, we sure are in a topsy-turvy world. Am I right, gang? Well, thank you for letting me bloviate on such topics as my start and my humble beginnings in podcasting. So let's get you back to the show. Thank you again for tuning in this week. We will see you next week for the arc finale. That's just how you have to say it. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
5 for Catan.
14 for Awen.
10 for Leaf.
14 for Beardrum.
18 for Borel.
All right, so Boral, it is your turn first. You have a group of 4 of the 4-handed people to your left, 20 feet away. To your right, 20 feet away, is 2 of the long-limbed abominations. And then 70 feet out in front of you is Rob and Bob.
Rob and Bob
Rob
and L.
And L.
So-
Or as previously known as J with the J.
And previously known.
AKA J with the K, AKA Leroy, AKA.
So the shield that L had cast, what effect does that have on area effect spells? Does it keep it out?
Give me an Arcana check.
That is a 26.
You would know that it definitely does.
Okay.
Because it's strong. If you wail, you know that if you wail on it hard enough with magic, that you could probably break through it. But like a first cast, you probably know that it wouldn't do much.
Thank you.
Would I know if he can still cast things at us?
He can't.
He can't. He's
You would know
essentially
that
locked himself away.
Yeah, essentially, it's a
Okay, good to know. Okay,
two-way barrier.
Okay, so the 2. You said that there's the 2 abominations on the right.
Yeah, it's 2
Correct.
abominations on the right, 4 on the left.
Okay. So they're going to get a fireball right up the ass.
Yikes.
Okay.
I see some 5s in there.
10.
I too see some 5s in there. Yes.
Wow.
20.
One rolled a 19. The other one rolled a 20 for their deck saving throws.
Yeah, they're
All right,
both saved.
For
so
what?
that's
What's he attacking?
He's doing fireball, right?
yes.
So they did deck saving throws. One rolled a 19, one rolled a 20. I just want to let you guys know, Queen Harley's crit 20.
You know what, Queen Harley?
Queen Harley.
Yeah.
Would you frig off?
Yeah.
I feel like
Flick right off.
First of all,
Right
Does
off.
First of all, I would like to say
is she controlling these dice and listening in right now?
Nice. They match perfectly
Maybe
with
remote
the
control
bag.
dice.
they're very light.
It's in the bag. It's in the bag.
Alexa, go away.
They're very light.
I thought you were going to
So
switch
that
them.
is a 23 damage.
23
total.
damage, so
Yeah.
they take half of that, which is 11.
Yes.
Who did you attack? Did you attack
The
the,
long-
the
the
two
two.
abominations.
the 2 bums? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
The 2 bums, is that what you call them?
The 2 bums, yeah.
Yeah. Two bums.
2 bag of
And then I'm
bums.
going to back up.
And then I'm going to run away.
I'm going to grab my buddy Beardrum and save me, buddy! I pissed him off!
Why don't you have your new boyfriend save you?
He's not my boyfriend.
She's not my girlfriend.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and
You're
with
not my buddy,
that, it is Rob and Bob's turn. Rob is going to start just like booking it towards you guys. He is now 1 turn out, and Bob is going to leap into the air and land 10 feet out from the party, but still not close enough to attack you guys. And then it is Awen's turn. Awen, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to keep hitting the 2 abominations that Boral hit. So we need to take
Okay.
some of these chess pieces off the board here. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the first one I attack.
Okay.
16
That hits.
to hit. Okay. And 26.
Oh, man, that might one. That's
Yeah,
the one,
yeah.
bad bud.
And I'm hitting them with fire arrows here.
Okay.
I'm pulling 2 fire arrows out. So the first D8's a 7. 7 plus 6, 13. Second one is a 5 plus 6, so 11. So we're at 24. And then 1d6 for each of those. 24, 25. And a 6 is 31.
Okay.
Still alive?
Sorry, 31 damage for the first one. You see as you shoot those.
I shot 2, so
yeah, so
I
you
just want to know
shot
if I
2
should keep rolling.
You shot those 2 arrows, and as one hits him in the chest, and like your arrows are now. We'll say that the fire goes onto your new wind arrows as it goes like.
Does that help?
Does that help?
No.
As the fire works, right? You take one of your regular arrows and like light your little wind arrows on fire, and as you start to send out your new cool arrows.
Okay.
As they go in, like you see them hit them. Just so you know, your new arrows deal force damage and not piercing, so they're considered magical.
Ooh. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
But he still has his piercing arrows if you wish to use them.
Yes.
Okay.
Totes. So yeah, you shoot them off as they hit him. You see like your arrows like hit, and it doesn't seem like it pierces, but the fire like hits, and you just see like this big like massive like bruise start to immediately form across him as like his shirt just like rips right where his arrow hit. And then same with the other one, as you just see him like cough a bunch of blood up into the air and then drop down dead.
Okay.
And then
One down.
do you want to do anything else? Any kind of
No,
movement or anything?
I assume I'm already in the back of the room.
Yeah, well, you guys are essentially, as you walk through, I'm assuming like how the normal setup is Beardrum, Catan in the front, and then you three in the back with Lorelei, and then the little girl.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would just kind of start backing away a little bit, but nothing major.
Yeah, so that happens. One of the long arm is down, and then it is Beardrum. It is your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, and then so you said there was one more up on the right still?
Yeah, there's one on the right, but you do have Bob and
right in
Rob.
front of me.
Yeah, Bob is like 10
He's the
feet.
vampire dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's right in front of you, and then you have Rob coming up right behind you next round.
Okay. Okay, so for my turn, I am going to first enter rage, which is my last rage.
That's okay. You saved the one where it counted.
Yep. So I'm going to enter rage, and then I'm going to use my bifocals, and I'm going to look at poor little Robert. I'm going to blast his one remaining arm with my bifocals.
Okay, and that was a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
Oh, damn, he has a lot of Constitution.
Was it con?
It was
I thought it was
con.
wisdom.
It was con.
Fuck.
It's all right. He can roll low.
Either that or you just hit somebody with a hammer.
22.
Yeah.
Cool.
You put your bifocals on, you click a photo, and then nothing happens.
Tight.
Damn.
And then I don't do anything else, huh?
You still have one more action, don't you?
No, that was his action.
That is his action.
Yeah, you can move.
I'll just position myself in front of
Just get
everybody
ready
else,
to
which
take
is
the
pretty much
charge.
already how we are.
Yeah, we'll say you just walk up 5 feet in front, and then it is Leaf. It is your turn.
It's a good thought, though. It's a good
You
thought.
got four. You got 4 to your left, 1 to your right.
Yes. So I'm going to cast, which I like about this one is one of the components for it is a tiny fan. So I have a little fan, and I'm going to fold it open and be like, and I'm going to wave it in a little circle, and I'm going to cast Wind Wall around them because I can do that. So I don't think I've done this one before.
Because I can do that.
It's a wall of strong wind rises from the ground. A point you choose within range. You can make the wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. You can shape the wall any way you want as long as it's a continuous path along the ground. So I'm going to encircle them in the wall. And then each creature within it must make a strength saving throw. They take 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half on a successful one. If they're small creatures, they can't pass through it, which these are. So they're stuck in there. The only thing is arrows and ordinary projectiles they'll miss. So you have to use magic to shoot into it. But
what's the duration?
The duration is 1 minute.
Okay.
And that's concentration.
It's a con,
right?
yes.
Okay.
So,
all right, yeah. So you cast this around them, and you see them like try to run in there, and you see one just gets picked up and like starts to spin around in a circle for a little bit, and like drops back into the middle of
Like
it.
a blender.
Yeah.
So did they save?
No,
they can't leave.
They can't pass it.
Right, but they take damage. If,
Sorry.
they have-
Only
What was it safe?
I thought it was only if they try and go through it.
Yeah.
He just said somebody once tried to go through it.
No, it's each creature within this area must make a strength saving throw or take 3d8.
Okay.
They take half if they pass.
I thought it was only if they left.
No.
Gotcha.
They take it. They just can't leave because they're small.
Yeah, they don't have the ability
14
to
for
get
the
out of
first
it.
one.
Yeah.
14 for the first one?
They're stuck in there, which is great.
fail,
She
yeah.
took
Yeah,
them
it's a
out of the
fail.
fight.
That's really clever.
14.
Yeah, that's
really
a great
clever.
spell.
Thank you.
14.
Yeah, actually, I think we need to actually
1.
Nice. They
They're all
failed.
stuck in there, so they take 3d8s.
They might all
well, then
die.
Oh yeah, they are stuck in there.
12.
12.
Okay, Chrissy, how do you want them to die?
What? You got all.
I want them to blend her up so much they keep bashing into each other until they all just die.
So just like blood and shit. Just
Yes, they bludgeon. They literally bludgeon themselves to death.
It's a legit blender
And it's
of
contained.
four hands.
You make like a blood cyclone.
It's bludgeoning damage.
It's a
them
four-hand
hitting each
smoothie.
other.
Dracula dives in.
Yeah, all their knife hands claw each other.
Oh my god, this is the dream come true.
Oh my god, it's like a smoothie.
Yay, I got a kill, guys.
You got 4 kills?
Pretty epic one too.
Oh my
4 kills,
God.
and it was extremely well done. I have to say, that might be your best spell yet.
Yeah.
And Catan actually looks over at you and he says, way to handle them.
I
You
take
got
my little
daddy's
fan. I'm like,
approval.
thanks.
that
I'm
was
really
a-
on fire.
I got it. Thank you. That was a joke.
I do it to myself.
It was a hand joke he was making.
Yeah, I got it.
And then it is the
I really blew
minion's
him
turn.
away.
There is one long arm left.
Who should be fucking terrified right now?
Yeah, but he doesn't understand that because he doesn't have like a brain and things like that. So,
I gave him everything except for a
things like
brain.
that.
And things like that.
so we'll say Catan, you're 1. I'm gonna roll a dice here to see who he attacks. Awen 2, Leaf 3, Beardrum 4, and then Boral is 5. I'll roll a d6.
And then 6 can be what, Lorelei?
I'll just do minus. I guess so. Yeah, that's true. She's there. Well, it's 6.
Sorry, Lorelei.
Why'd you throw her to the bus like that?
Who's hurt the worst? Oh yeah, maybe her.
Dracula could take a hit. I mean,
Dracula's just like he's over there.
He's just
He has a
circling
symbol of his-
He's got a straw putting it.
straw.
I do not fight
His little
anymore. That
blender.
was old Dracula. You don't want to see
I thought you were
old
gonna say he was
Dracula.
like up in a tall like booth with like those tiny little binoculars that he's holding with you know.
Yes,
He's
little
just
opera
watching. Yeah, his little
glasses.
opera glasses
He pretty
watching
much
us
is.
from a distance. Get them, team.
I'm rooting for you from all the way up here. Yes, in case you.
Yeah, number 1 feet.
What's on his phone finger?
Drac is number 1.
D-Rac, his own finger for himself.
D-Rac is number 1.
No, it's Crit's crew.
Attack of the D-Rac. I don't know.
Okay, that's gonna definitely hit.
Sorry, Lorelei.
And that's a crit.
You can save her
Oh,
again.
gosh. A crit?
A crit. Crit. So she takes 22 damage as this thing just runs over. It just starts mauling her. And she was watching the whole blood thing in horror. And then she like turned around and just started getting mauled by this thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
She got
then
stuck
it
as soon
is
as she turns around.
Catan, it is your turn. You have you're clear on your left, and you have one of these long arms that has now like essentially hit your team. And then you have Bob 10 feet out in front of you, and you have Robert 30 feet out.
Okay.
What do you do?
I run to Robert. And I know that you're gonna
Robert
tell-
or Bob?
Bob's a vampire.
Bob's the vampire.
My apologies.
It's gonna get confusing.
It really
get
is.
real
We
confusing.
probably should have thought about that. Vamp, Bob.
Can we call him Vob?
We can call him Bob.
Vob.
Okay, you run to
Yeah.
Bob.
All right, I
Going
run to,
for
okay, I attack
Bob.
Bob.
Okay.
So I run up to Bob, and I use my Valve Indemnity on him. Whoa. So I can have all attacks will be
Here we go again.
will be at advantage.
You ready for this, Jake?
I know.
That's why in the beginning he's like, I have 4 lungs. I'm like, is he an abomination or a vampire? And you're like, he's a vampire. I'm like, thank you.
We already fought him once with the vampire, so just pop that fizzle vein again, baby.
Just taking that.
Just take it.
First attack, 2 10s. Weird. Okay, so first attack is an 18 to hit.
No, that's not gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay, and second attack, Jesus, 5 plus 8, so 13.
Nope.
Okay,
So happy. No, yes.
So I only hit him once.
He'll live one more round.
And I'm using my Lightbringer. And I'm using a level 1 smite. So Lightbringer does. First of all, I attack with Lightbringer. Mace damage is 3, and then. Cool. 12. 13, and then that's doubled, so 26, 3. So all in all, I've done 29 damage. I'm assuming that we're doubling radiant damage?
Yeah.
Very good.
Very well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said 29
Very well.
plus 5 for the standard hit. So 34 damage.
Very well. Yes.
Yes.
So I rolled 2 6s
Very
for
good.
my radiant damage, which is awesome.
Cool.
Lots of
And then I
pounding
rolled
from you
a-
Lots of
today on
pounding,
that.
and he was sticking his tongue out when he did it. I don't know if you noticed that.
And then I rolled a
I'd
1.
rather not.
They didn't notice it because they can't see me.
Well, I saw.
And if they can't see me, that's really fucking creepy. Please get cameras out of my friend's house.
Perfect angle.
Our fans cast scrying on us.
Yeah.
So you run over to him and wail into him. You see that your hits are like definitely affecting him, but he is not super hurt. He is still fairly all right. And then after your turn, you look over and you see.
I say, this is for literally the first fight I ever got in, and you critted me.
He's like, hopefully I'll do it again.
Labor breathing.
Again, 4
and
lungs.
then you see, for right now, for convenience sake, we'll just keep calling him L, because that's the whole buildup. So you look over to L, and he goes, "Well, wasn't expecting y'all to kill those guys that quickly. That's kind of lame. Good thing I got a lot more things where that came from." And
Is he like singing real bad?
yeah, I'm trying out some new stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying out my evil cackle.
Oh boy.
Okay, still need some work, I think.
Yeah, sounds like a turkey.
Yep.
And then I got my turkey sound down. That's all good.
That's about the same.
Okay, that's
That sounds like a spooky ghost.
like really weird, spooky ghost.
Those ones in the store that goes off. We're like,
All right. So I'm not really down for all this. And you see him clap his hands as you see another four-handed people come out of the woodworks and go, and then 2 more long arm people come crawling out. And then it is top of the round. Boral, it's your turn.
So it sounds like he needs a hand.
So you have 4 more claw people to your left and 2 more long arm people to your right. You have Catan making contact with Bob. You have Robert still 30 feet out. What do you do?
Okay, so the 2 what do you call them? The 2 guys?
Abominations?
Like,
Long
they're
arms.
abominations. You call them long-
I'm calling long arms.
I was
'cause
gonna
they
say
got
long arms. I heard you say
Long
that.
arms versus 4 hands.
All right, so they're gonna get scorching ray.
Okay.
So that's 3 bolts. So I gotta roll for hits. 13. Does 13 hit?
No.
How about a 20 net?
How about a
How about that?
How about a nat 20? Does
about a
that
nat 20?
hit?
That does.
Yeah, DM.
And then
No.
the third one is a 21 total.
That'll do it. That'll
Okay.
do, donkey.
That'll do.
Okay, so
like a
here
Shrek
is the first
good.
one, which will be
Working on
doubled
them.
up.
Real good.
Sean Connery. That's my Sean Connery.
That's gonna be 14 damage.
For the first hit?
That's for the crit.
Is it
crit hit.
doubled?
Yeah, that's double.
Okay. All right. He's up, but barely.
All right, I'm gonna hit him again.
Whoa.
That's gonna be 4 damage.
That actually puts him down.
Nice.
So you shoot your other ray, and it hits. So you shoot 2 of these scorching rays out at him, and it hits him straight in the chest. As you just see him like start to ignite. He starts to like try to get the flame out, and he just like drops to the ground, and then just slowly like stops, and then just like and then he's like dead,
And then he's dead.
and then he's like dead and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
He's dead and stuff.
And anything else?
I back away.
Just put Joe in the way again.
Well, Joe's
Giveaway.
10 feet out. From
Oh,
you
never
now.
mind.
And then
he goes to
grab
grab.
leaf.
No, wait, no.
Save me.
Now it is Bob and Rob's turn. We'll go with Rob first as he runs over and makes contact with Catan.
He attempts to make contact with Catan.
He runs over and makes contact with Catan and goes to. Actually, I think Joe's still. Did you?
I'm right next to them.
You
Or
did?
right next
Okay.
to them, yeah.
Well, then let me do this.
I went up in the frizz with him.
Evens for Rob. Even for Beardrum. Odds for Catan. Rolling a d4, and that is okay. Well, that's a 1, so it kind of landed on the same thing. The dice hate you, Catan.
Okay.
All right. So Rob's first hit goes 24.
I'll do it.
Okay, next one 25.
That'll also do it.
Okay.
So he does contact me.
He does contact you.
Alrighty, he makes contact.
First hit, 14 damage.
Okay.
Second hit, 8.
That's the sound of my blood flying out of my body.
As he just goes back with his left arm and just rocks you straight in the stomach as your plate mail starts to dent in a little bit, and then goes back again and just punches you straight in the head.
Ooh, head punch.
And then it is Bob's turn, and Bob is definitely going to go after you because
Nice.
there you go.
Thank you for the Foley work.
Bob is he's going to run over to you and try to grapple you. So you're going to make a opposing athletics check.
This is Vob.
This is Bob.
Okay.
Now I have my vow on him.
I don't know what that does.
It gives me advantage on attack rolls.
Okay, that doesn't do it.
Doesn't do it. Okay, just want to roll it. Wanted to get that figured out. You win.
What'd you roll?
Oh, I don't like
I
that.
rolled a 12. Okay. So with that, he grapples you. That is
It's 24.
That hits. It's a plus 13.
no. That's what he rolled.
Oh, this is a plus 11.
Yes, there you go.
Christ.
Okay, so he bites you.
He bite you.
He bite you. He bite you. He bite you.
Dealing 11 damage, and you get poisoned. So you have disadvantage on your attack.
Does he have to roll for that first?
Oh yeah, Constitution. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah, you did that last time and I didn't call it out. I remember now.
I know.
Because I think it was me who had it happen to. I don't think I rolled for it.
20, not nat.
Okay, well yeah, you pass.
Yay.
Boo. And then Awen, it's your turn. So you have 2 more of these.
Yeah, but there's
arms.
still one on Lorelai who didn't get a turn, by the way, although she was able to get attacked.
True.
No,
She was supposed to go after Catan, and then
There's
I got
only one
excited.
long arm. I killed one of them.
You killed one of them. There's 2. There was one left still.
Yes.
From last round. Yeah.
That would make a big
we'll do
difference
that.
if
We'll do that.
Lorelai can kill the one that's attacking her right now.
Long sword.
Yeah, DM.
First one hits. I'm like rolling the exact same number over and over again, but I guess it's not bad for her.
Yeah.
She rolled 2 14s plus 5, which is
Nice.
19. That'll do it. So she's gonna roll. She's gonna have to pull out her short sword.
Yeah.
Short sword.
1d6.
Sure.
Watch what I can do with my short sword.
That's a 5 plus 6, 11 plus another 8. Yeah, so she goes and just like pushes off it for a second and then just decapitates it.
Perfect.
And turns over and it's like
Blood sprays everywhere.
yeah, blood sprays all over her face, and then she makes like a cool like football paste thing out of it and rubs it underneath her eyes and says, "I'm ready to kick some fucking ass." Kick some shass.
All right, well, so good because that changes what I'm going to do. So I'm going to whip back around from her because that's who I was going to attack, and go after the long arm abomination that Boral hadn't put down yet. I'm going to switch my hunter's mark over to that one, since the one I had
Yes,
killed. 16 plus 11.
that'll do it.
Okay, so that's my first shot.
Wait, 27? No.
Yeah. 1d8. 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus Colossus Slayer 5 is 17 for my first hit.
Wow. Okay. He is not looking great.
So he's still up.
He's barely up.
Ooh,
He's
okay.
like
18 to hit.
yeah.
Okay.
How do you want to kill him? Because he's gonna.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say I'm gonna get him.
Well, I have different healths for a few of them, but you're gonna kill him.
No, I'm not going to waste. I'm just trying to clear the space, so I'm just going to go for just the old heart shot.
Oh, the good old heart shot.
Good
So
old
you gotta-
hearty shot.
But here's the problem. Where's his heart?
I know where it is.
Well, you also have wind arrows now.
Yes, I wasn't using the flames on those ones though.
Okay, so you go and hit him with your flame arrows. As again, they hit him and like just like completely rip off their clothes, and you see him like fly back a little bit, and he falls to the ground. You killed him.
Yep.
Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to move around, get any different positions? What do you want to do?
Light your arrows on fire.
The room's fairly big. It's like
I'm gonna try to get behind one of those pillars.
Okay, yeah, well, you guys are you're in the throne room. There are still some pillars.
Right.
There's
always pillars
there's
in
always
Gothic
pillars. There's
castles
always
like
pillars.
that. I get behind a pillar that I'm sure is there.
Yeah, so you run over. Are you trying to hide?
Yeah, I would like to break because I don't think anyone's engaging me at the moment.
Okay,
So
you did take your action, but I'll say fuck it. Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
I don't really care.
14 plus 9 is 23.
Yeah, you're fucking hidden behind that thing.
Okay.
And then I guess I should actually make checks and see if people he doesn't see, they don't see. No, okay. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Really? So that's where bad rolls go, not on me.
Okay, so Beardrum, it's your turn.
Hey, it's Awen, baby.
You got Rob and Bob in front of you. Yeah,
Okay, they're both
you have
right
Bob-
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
Rob's a little closer to you, but they're both wailing on Catan over here.
Okay. But Catan's in Bob's grasp now, right?
In Vomps, yeah.
Okay. Can I, if I try and attack like at his arm, would that potentially release Catan, or would you like make me not give damage to?
No, you
release him?
take damage. I'd say you would have to hit 20 or higher
to do that
do
specific
that,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. And can I reckless attack?
You could
Doing
if you
that?
want.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to reckless attack his arm that is holding Catan
Do that shit, dude.
to try and get him free. So 19 for the first one.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you said 20, right?
Yep, 20. But also, you still hit him,
Right.
but you'll miss your shot.
Okay. So I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So that was your.
Were you
so-
rolling with advantage?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, sorry.
have two
yeah.
attacks
Yeah,
also.
that's-
Two attacks. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yes, the 18 was the first one for the first hit.
19. But yeah.
Yeah, 19, whatever it was.
And then the second
this is
one?
my second attack. Yeah, sorry.
I always thought you rolled twice, so I was like, wait.
That one does it. That's 23.
That'll do. Okay. Roll
roll
damage.
again, though.
Roll again, see if you get
20.
crit.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. Usually don't do this. So, yep. So, no.
I usually don't do this basic concept.
This basic concept of my character. No, I don't do that often.
Sorry, it's like me
forget all
being
the
like I
time.
don't know how to use my smites.
Anyway, I succeed in breaking his
Okay.
arm.
So roll.
Well, you hit him twice, though, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll your damage. Jaw.
So the first one's going to be 13 damage.
And your rage, so don't forget to add
Yeah, I
that
had the
into
2.
it. Okay.
And then the second one is 8 damage.
21 damage and got him free. It's great. Good teamwork.
He is looking hurt, guys.
And I am anybody attacking me has advantage now.
Who's looking hurt?
Vob.
Vomp. I keep saying Vomp.
Vomp. That's still I mean,
Vampire
kind
Bob.
of. That still
Vampire
works.
Bob.
Vomp also works.
Vomp. It's my turn, right?
It is your turn, Lee.
So eager.
Okay. So has
She's
anyone
like, I did
hit?
so good last time. Watch me do it again.
Has anyone hit Bob, or is he just like chilling?
The vampire?
no,
no.
Robert.
Robert.
one's
Robert's
Robert.
chilling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's punching me, but yes, he's fine. He's
Okay.
100% health.
So there's Robert,
Yeah.
there's Bob,
Yes.
and there's the other little mob of the little things, and then there's one big thing left.
Nope.
Nope, I killed it.
He
All
killed
those
it.
things are
all those are
gone.
dead.
It's just
All
the
those are
little
dead.
guys over on the
Yeah.
other side, right? And then the main guy in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's pretty far away.
Yeah, he's 70
He's
feet.
untouchable right now.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Untouchable.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on a 4th level spell. So I get up to 3 targets to charm.
Okay.
So I'm going for Robert and Bob, and I guess one of the little friends. Because why not?
Okay, we'll let
Might
you know
as well.
this. He's a vampire. He cannot be charmed.
He can't be charmed?
He's DM's giving you a.
Oh, okay.
lucky
Then
break
can I
here.
use it for a lower level then? Because I don't.
Yeah.
If I thought I could get more than one.
He was nice enough to give us that bit of information. I didn't want him to be like, and that doesn't work either.
gonna-
Next turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember Milo.
Whoa! Wait, everyone, can we? Hey, guys.
Look at this little kitty cat I have.
It's just like what?
covered in blood and guts.
wish-
Yeah, taking him out now.
He's here. Go.
Milo, we have to save Robert.
Oh, hey!
I
I'm
need-
in your hair for at least like 3 arcs.
I know, it's really weird.
Also, I hate that guy. He peed on me.
Yeah.
I know, but we have to save him now. He's our friend. I need your help, okay?
All right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Get your golden power ready.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it. All
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on Robert.
Yeah, so you see Milo kind of climb his way up to the top of your head, and for a second, everyone you see this huge gold, a quick blink, just a quick golden flash from him, and then Christy, you feel so lucky, whereas everyone else, you feel bad, like you should not go play craps right now. This is not the time to gamble.
Sorry, guys. And Charm.
And
Nope,
then,
we're just gonna gamble with our lives instead.
So who's making this? It's Rob.
Is
and
making
Rob?
Just Rob is making a wisdom saving throw
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
He rolled a 1.
He's mine.
He's the same guy we fought in town. Just want to make sure that's understood. All right.
Okay. Thanks, Ben.
No, because he's treating him like an abomination now, and I want to make sure we're understanding what he is. All right. Well, here's the thing. When I kill him on his tombstone, it's going to be Jerry with a J.
And pepperoni and sausage.
Pepperoni.
What do you want in your tombstone?
Thank you. Don't forget, Jay, I'm a DM too.
I hope
for one episode.
Hey, please, someone else DM for a little bit so I can play. Please, God, let that be a thing.
We should probably have another special coming up soon.
Nope. Halloween special, that's it.
I mean, you don't have to be the one who does it.
Okay, you want to do it?
Yeah, what if
we won't be able to publish it because it'll be terrible. So
I'll do it. You guys go into a bar.
You go into a bar
And you
and
drink a lot.
8 hours later, you wake up somewhere else. The end.
Yeah.
Cool stuff
What do you
happens.
guys do?